Alright, I think... No? Yes, okay. We're good. We're in. We are still extremely forming up, as is normally the case for, like, every raid that we have these days. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna see how long I'm allowed to play Chrono tonight before I have to go do something else. We'll see. I need to go grab a relic as well. I just built my second conflux like a couple minutes ago, so I need to get that statted out as well. It's a good time to just kind of evaluate and make sure all your stuff is, like, you know, in the places it's supposed to be in. Yeah? Yeah? Customize. Wanderers, yeah. We can take care of that real quick. There should be an infusion in that amulet. Where the hell? Hold on, I'll find it. I swear it was in here. Don't tell me, I'll find it. Don't tell me. Laurel vendor? I'll find it. Don't tell me. It's you. You're the one. He's done it. Is that me in hills? No, we are at spawn with 19. Give us like 20 minutes. I still don't remember which one I use. Concentration toughness minus incoming damage is probably fine. Okay, is everything... What's our boon duration at, first of all? 73. I'm missing something. What is it? Is it a sigil? Yes, it's a sigil. This needs to be concentration. Do I have one on me? No. Let's go grab one quick. Superior sigil of Cons. Okay. Just have Lithy take my commander guard shift on Wednesday. That'll be fair. Excuse me? No, there's already a sigil of concentration in here. I was looking at the infusion slots. Okay, well, that's my bad, I guess. I still have to be missing something then. You know what I bet it is? Hang on, let me go check the guild build. I bet what it is I bet it's infusions. I bet the infusions are what they're using to get to 75. Alright, K&T builds. I don't need this. K&T builds. Pop open the Chrono build. Equipment. No, equipment's using Mighty. What? No, it's using 4 concentration infusions. That's gotta be it. So if I take one of these and I swap it to, like, Minstrel? Nope, that's also concentration. What's higher concentration? Givers? Givers might be more? Givers is more. Okay. That puts us at 74.7. I need to do one more. Giver. I don't know how I managed to avoid combat there. Alright, there we go. So that's our 75% boon duration. Now we're capped. We give out as much quickness as we possibly can. And we'll fix it with infusions later on. Yeah, I updated it today's arc, so I'm generating. I've got Fightbot running right now, so we'll see if it spits anything weird out after our first fight. Commander, there's a defense event back here. Commander, he's leaping away from the defense event. Okay, I got this Soul Beast. We're good. Good, good. Punt him towards it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if I actually got that off. Let me just get it back quick. So who we got up here in these hills? Confirmed KT Chrono pixel stacking? Listen, you don't know what my secret build is. Hint, it's Phantasms. This is not where they got in. Relic of the Unseen Invasion is for stealth, and Pack is for the elite. Survival? I think? Yeah, it should be in the survival box. House fights? Man, I don't know. We started like 8 minutes ago. We haven't fought anything yet. I did 1 tower defense and that's it. But super speed isn't a support boon, it's just like a convenience boon. Taking a break from our paper. Brother, that was my weekend. I went to bed at 4 AM for like 3 consecutive days because I was trying to get a paper submitted, which is done successfully. I'm really happy with how it turned out, but it was a heavy lift. We're going to take like another week of having a slightly crazy schedule to get a dissertation proposal out the door, and then like the second half of October is going to be vacation. There's not anyone up there, but it's worth checking. Okay, good shot. Good mortar, you got me. Should be generating quickness, but like, yeah. I mean, it's the same stuff. Like, a master's thesis is just a dissertation with fewer words. But you're doing the same kind of technical writing. You still have to spend an inordinate amount of time on lit review, all that kind of stuff. I want to get this guy out, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm honestly going to veil for the super speed. It's a long cooldown, but that's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I should really just mount here. Easy peasy 10-page to wrap it up. Nice. That's not that much at all. I'm going to pull like right here. Yoinkies. Nice, nice, nice. There's a group inside Lord's room, by the way. Just a heads up. The one that I did was 16-page limit, but I think it turned out to be like 14. Alright, so we want to do this first. Then we want to CS. That was... Where's my CS, bro? Give me a distort here, because I'm like a little afraid of what's going on here. And then give me my signet. Give me some blurs. Give me more phantasms. And then when we push forward on this, I'll just do a little yonkies. Grind the rest of this apart. Give me this. I want this guy. Hello. Yankees. Grav top. It's a little bit of a wasted Zerg. Oh my god, they're just dead. They were a lot bigger than SE though. What relic am I running and power chrono? The relic that I am running is Comp Decision. It is Unseen Invasion, just so we have more super speed going out for the rest of the comp. If I didn't have to run Unseen Invasion, because that's kind of like a, a squad level decision that you make, I would run either Pack. No, sorry, not Pack. I would run Flock, because you get decent utility out of your Signet of the Ether. Or I would do Saris off of the Gravwell if other people in your group are running it. It doesn't really seem to me that Chrono has like a consensus best option for what relic to run. It actually seems like a class that has a ton of utility towards running different kinds of relic choices, depending on what your comp needs you to do. Helped by the fact that people are starting to go back to Chrono per party. So it's a really easy class to comp on in terms of flexibility, versus like, you run Firebrand per party, but sometimes Firebrand kind of needs a support option, like Antitoxin or Pack or Flock or whatever. And then, yeah, Power. I'm currently Wanderer. I actually think you could run Wanderer, or you could run Minstrel. And Flock is actually really interesting to use for Minstrel along with Signet of the Ether, because then you get much bigger barriers. But I don't know. Part of why I wanted to play Chrono tonight is just to kind of figure out the last little bits of the build before I actually go ahead and make that video tomorrow. Kill this. I think they just pulled outside. Was running support Chrono, but not in mini temp. I'm not familiar with mini temp. Say more about this. I don't think there's really any reason to like not just do Disenchant or Signet on cooldown to pump quickness. Oh, Minstrel stats. Yeah, okay. So just like normal Tempest. And a lack? No, quickness. Hey, the Tempest do a lack, yeah, but I'm doing quickness on Seize the Moment. There's Bane in the choke. I'm just gonna pull up top here. Give him a little bit of yoinkies. I'm just gonna chill here and blur. I'm very afraid. I'm not getting anything out of my CS though, and I'm not sure why it is. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm not sure what exactly is happening there. Give me one more Shatter, just because it's a little scary here. And then give me the heal, give me my Disenchanter back, pop my Disenchanter again. I need to be in Sword here. Give me a nice blur. Null field me, strip me. Just give me like a pull on us. They're breaking here. We gotta double down on this somehow. Give me anything. Anything to convert that out. Nice, nice, nice. Beauty. Little sketchy, but... Did Bane run Rise again? No, they're just big. They're just a really big guild running like Selly Firebrand and Vindicator and a bunch of other just sustain forever professions to let them live in melee. It's a neat build. It's really, really good against stuff like Cloud, but you crumple to a coordinated spike. So us running like Zerker plus Scourge with Lich and unblockable Lich autos, like you can't heal through that. It doesn't matter how much heals you have, you're gonna get spiked by 3 Reapers and 4 Berserkers hitting you at the same time. Sorry, 5 Berserkers hitting you at the same time. If you can kite the initial bomb out, you're in a much better situation, but you can see that like when they're just in melee and our cooldowns come up, 5 of them die. Also, why is Fightbot not working? Fightbot, what's your problem? Invoking Guild Wars 2 EI. Is it spitting out to Discord? Generating fight report, hang on. Discord message, Twitch message. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't send for the first one, but it looks like it's working. Arc appears functional. Did Arc update? Yep, Arc works. It's been working since at least yesterday afternoon. Should also use a wrench here. Where my wrench is at. Oh, this would be extra concentration. You know what? Yeah, we're all the way up to 80 now. Yeah. Okay. Get me off this. Put me onto Wanderers. Because I can give up these last two giver pieces now to get closer to 75. 77.1. I'm actually a little over. I'm going to say for now it's fine. I don't think I really have any other numbers that I want to fiddle with about that. I'm going to need help in the tail. Oh my god. Sorry, I was busy looking at my boon duration. Alright, we good. Sure. Pulling under bridge. Got one of them. I'm moving him. God, they're just everywhere out here. Nice pull. Not a very good thief, apparently. Okay, that should take care of this cloud. Here's a veil. That's us making OJs, probably. Imagine watching Kyoshi stream with the volume up so high you can't even tell people are saying your name in TeamSpeak. Okay, fair. Vanecry coming in here just like broadcasting a bunch of other streams into comms. Turning. Come on, Darth. Come on, Darth. It's time to go. Give me my veil, please. I'm gonna veil in 5, just to break target. Veiling. Take the veil again. Let's go. Okay, do not overextend. I've been speared. It's okay, I've got distortion. And then I dodged again. Hmm? Should be fine. Where's the group at? That's Bane, I assume? But they're just gonna pull off from that spot. He's actually dropping. Alright, fair enough. Is that good mint? That's good mint. Disappointing. I'm following my commander. Availing you for super speed. Get beamed. Nice punt. Alright. Does that take care of this? There's two people up top. One watching from the cliff edge. Tag moving, watch tail. Girl. I have a lot of questions about what Vaincry is doing tonight. Yeah, this is true, but it doesn't answer the broader question. Alrighty. We've located a second fight. This is their spawn, so you need to be a little careful. Let's kill this one random Harbinger. Honestly doing them a favor to not have that rally them during the rest of the fight. They're veiling. That's a little scary. Veil. Wrong side veil. Alright, so I need to grav. I need to CS. Null. Grav again. Give me my signet back. Phantasmal again. Give me 4. Give me a bit of a distort. Let's get in there and shatter a bit. And now I feel like I need to swap. It's a little hot. Okay, dodge in 1. Give me the blur. Give me a null on top of these downs just to cover it. And then that should be that. Like, there's still a couple left alive. They're generating downs. They got the cannons and everything too, but... Nice hit. Damn, Viper went crazy on strips that fight. 79. And people said support Spellbreaker was dead. You trying to res your friend? Don't do that. Alright, Ruthless, where are you going? Well enough to keep all? We're just gonna get mortared to bits if we try and set up Katas here. Okay, I guess it's the better option, but still. Let's see if I can get this close. Nice pull. There's the drop. Give me this, and then give me grav, CS, null, grav, because I interrupted it with a dodge. Well, dodge. Shatter and roll all of this. Pull into us. Give me another blur, and then just shatter as they move through us. And now we're just gonna beam the veil towards the gate, mostly for super speed. We're just chilling. Pulling on gate. Are you gonna go for it? I need like 5 seconds. Can I just have 5 seconds? Don't be a tail here. There's the push out. Yep. And all that. I'm so low. Yeah, I need to distort here. They still have enough to push out. It's kind of a wasted Phantasm, but I'll live. I still gotta figure out why CS is not giving me as much time as I expect it to give me here, though. $95. Yes. Nice pull. Nice downs.
Protected.
Nice daily. Mesmer pull's ready for me. Mesmer pulling. I got him out. I did it. Nice punt. Yeah, he fell. There we go. Wish I had more to do when I'm just kind of like sitting around. Oh, hello. I was going for it. I wanted it. Someone else got the punt.
Protected.
He's doing ACs. Should probably go with him. Get these dead. There's still this build site. There's this AC. There's these ACs. There's these ballistas. There's this mortar. Good lord. It's a wonder we managed to beat BP at all. Okay, is that everything? Yes, except for that one build site. Get some Phantasms going. This is a Phantasm for only 14 seconds. That's a decent quickness ability. I don't think I really want to spend Disenchanter at 30 seconds, just randomly. But that seems pretty good. None of these give Berserkers, so or Phantasms, though, do they? No. Grimaldi, you coming? He's not coming. Nice punt. He took too long to kill Bane. We'll just go see him. You want to just hit your way through Gary or go north? You'd still probably be there before the OJs. I have boosters on this character right now. And a mini booster. When I get closer to them, I'll pop it. I mean, we did have beef with Ag, just like not the kind of beef that you would think that we would have. I'm also in the newest arc, it's been fine. She's still on tower, good lord. I wonder if we're taking this or just bypassing it. I'm getting a yak. I'm never gonna not get a yak. What is this siege? I don't understand. Those guys are still at tower? They're having way too much fun over there. Thank God the server is winning. Like, I can't wait to see like parts of World versus World that I've never seen before. I'm so tired of being in T1 and T2 every other week. You think we're gonna go all the way to T4? I hope we do. Mm-hmm. Okay, they've successfully taken the tower finally. No, they unsuccessfully defended the tower. That's Bane's claim on it. What the heck? Now we're gonna have to go flip this. You really in team chat saying where all the content when there's been OJs in this tower for like 5 minutes straight? That's not Blank, that's Blank's champion. Hey, Bane only has like 70 people. I don't know why you'd be having trouble with them. Good. Yeah, on reset they have a B squad, because that's how big they are. That's what that was. We're just a weak, vulnerable defensive end sitting out here. We don't mean no harm. BP left side coming down from spawn. What the heck? Bane's gone. They didn't want to fight. Who's with his? Oh, Boys is with us? And Bomb is with us. Okay, that makes a little more sense, contextually. Thashot does pick like really weird times to PPT, so he might have ported out to defend something else on the map. Half of them didn't die to BP. Did you see him move into the tower? He was huge. I want this swiftness. I want this swiftness. Bro, where are my fields? Where's my firebrand? Hey, Yumi? What's it gonna take to get, like, a staff 3 symbol to stack swiftness? Oh, thank you. That's not my job. That's tag. I don't want to pin snipe that necessarily. That's a little fun. I got a couple. Okay, that's scary.
Protected.
We've at least managed to get our grav well. I want that Phantasm out as well, though. I should be closer to my commander here. Oh my god, pull on this down stack. It's a beautiful down stack. And then give me more Phantasms here. Yeah. That was nasty for them right there. I don't know what happened to him, but it was a bunch of downs. "45 seconds, alright." Nope.
It's not time for eternal sleep.
I have no idea where Bane is. How do you know where Bane is? Yeah, but there's no OJs anymore, so how could you know that they're still there? What did he say he had? Let him know that Fightbot says 47. Can't lie to a machine. Like, if he wants to count squad only, you can tell him we've got 20.
Protected.
Yeah, I got him. I blanks on EBG. It's not even playing dumb. These are just people who are waiting to get through queue.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Hello. I should get back to my commander here, probably. Instead of typing in map chat. Veil. Give me that null. No. Don't. Okay. Son of a... It's not where I wanted to null. Give me this at least, then. It's not the way I wanted it to go, but I guess it's the way we'll do it. Give me a Phantasm here. Next, I'm looking to distort in there. Something like this. Q, R, T, Q, dodge back out before it expires. And then just give me like a pull down here. Give me another Phantasm. Give me back into Greatsword. Just start chucking skills at him. I did not play that particularly well. 30 to 40 Bane, South Bay. That's the objective they're responding to, I guess. What am I in combat with? Okay. What am I mobbed by? A Tempest? Ooh, where? Where the hell? Was it you? Must have been you.
I'm fast as the wind.
Let's go check in with my commander, who's very far away at this point. Okay. I think Julie said she wasn't going to be here. I can supply here. Can I boon a yak? Yes. Oh. Yak escort credit. Take all my quickness. E waypoint pulled here. So Grim could take this.
Back on solid ground. Rebound.
Bane is going to be inside right now. Gate is down. Yeah, BP's here. Perfect. We do not have our second group right now, so be a little careful. We're like heavily outnumbered. Looking for pull opportunities here. Pulling. Almost got a couple. He's having a horrible time. I think I can get that? It's just a harp, so it's not really like gonna do anything. But we're fine here. We shouldn't lose True. True should have plenty of invulns. Yeah, he's good. Okay. Good mortar shot.
That feels better.
Bomb is here now. Still don't have Girl, but honestly I don't think we really need Girl for this. Us plus Bomb would be a more interesting fight. Yeah, I would be fine with this. Nice banner. Good try.
That feels better.
Just had him. I think he's triangle. I need to dodge that. Then give me Grav, CS, Null, CS, Grav, Null, Shatter. Give me a Phantasm, and then give me Phantasmal Berserker back. Nice. Shatter again. Beautiful. That felt great. How do strips look? Yep. It felt about as good as it looks. Perfect. That is a nice little rotation. Yeah, you could GS5 them here. Any Reapers on a GS5? Okay. No Reapers on a GS5 here, apparently. Lord 10. I think we had okay on us for that, unfortunately. I don't think they really need to be here. They're gonna push out? Yes, they are. A couple of them are. They blasted. I need to get Veil, or I need to get Curtain back. Alack me just a little bit. They're out the gate. This is gonna be interesting. Veil. Oop, Alright, distort me. And get me in there with those shatters. Give me a Phantasm. Give me Disenchanter back. Give me another shatter. Give me another Phantasm. We'll be fine up here, we got it. Just push back to gate, push back to gate. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't see you using Greatsword as a commander being any kind of issue. It's not like it's got leaps or anything. That's why I said it's not like it's got leaps or anything. Who's your guard? I think Kami would tell you if it was a problem. I'm inclined to agree. He would. I can pull this. Unlucky. The other thing I need to remember about strips is that the last attack in my sword auto is also a boon removal, and I don't think I've been... Like, I could camp sword harder than I have been, is the point I'm trying to make. If I really wanted to max the strips, I would want to spend more time in sword than in greatsword. But I like generating the Phantasms for the extra quickness for my party. I actually think it's just like I need to get more aggressive about weapon swapping in general. Maybe treat it like you're supposed to treat Scourge's weapon rotation. Just make sure that anytime you have a swap available, you're using it. Mapchat says, seen a lot of ag tags lately? That's pretty true. I mean, it's not strictly false. They did reform. Alright, BP's here. Gate is still down. Still a minute and a half RI. Oh yeah, my mini booster. Let's use that now. Seems like a good time for it. Okay, very rude defender. Very rude rogue. This is gonna put Lord in combat. Yep, there it is. Lord is going to obliterate some greens who are down there. Still 40 seconds RI, yeah. Where are the bad men? Bad men went like out this gate. I don't know if they know something about Bane that we don't know. But what they might not know about us is we're more interested in getting the tower cap for weekly credit than getting a fight in right now. We're not. No, they're on IOJ. Ow. Portal? What about Portal, both? But he's a spellbreaker. Oh, he's inside. I see. I understand. Yeah, don't worry. Lithium Off are going to log on any minute now. Ascension Bay, Outer Down, Blubio. Okay, noted. Well, how you doing out there? You roaming on people? Why are you at like a 2/4 health? Good XP, good XP. Alright. Let's go find some people. Yum. What the hell? Do I not have any underwater stuff? I should probably fix that later. That's a problem for later me. Good thing I'm not using any stacking sigils. OJs? OJs outside hills. Okay. Veiling. Alright, where'd he go? Is this the real one? Yeah, this is the real one. Defense event. Nice. Beautiful. Commander, I also need a rune or shrine objective for my daily. Just a heads up. Yeah, for my, like, Wizard Vault daily. For my Wizard Tower. No, I like doing PvE sometimes. No. But I, like, barely play PvE. No. Yeah, but you can't get all of them in World v World. You can get all of the World v World dailies in World v World. I don't have an alt parked at that one, though. That's what I'm saying. Also, that's a daily? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, fair. Who are these OJs? Who this group? That's Bomb. I saw Peppers up there. Did they wipe, or are they just not big enough to do anything with it? Okay. So Bane's interested in fighting, just not interested in fighting us. Kill this Harbinger. It's poor Harbinger. I think this is the third time I've killed them. I guess they're just really not spending a lot of time on tag, and I just keep noticing them. Many of us have been marked, Commander. Never mind, it expired. Yeah, they're running Flock. They're not running Scourge. Yeah. We're watching Bane, but we're also watching BP here. This is kind of a weird spot to be in. They're just gonna pull off this. Bane's getting close. That's bad. I need to burn a lot of dodges there. Alright. Good CS. Give me the Disenchanter. I don't actually know if I got it off. Oh no. That's bad. I got sank to bits in that spot. There was a really nasty sank on Circle that punted me away. It was a good sank from, I think that was Bane. It really split us badly. Also, I thought I was in Distortion, and I might have not been in Distortion. No, I think they were like actually fighting, which is why there were OJs there for 2 minutes. Yeah, but Bane starts with like 70 people, so... What's up, Exceed? How you doing? Why am I on Honor's Waves reward track right now? That's not right. I'm on Secrets of the Obscure reward track. Is that just like a box I forgot to open? I think that might just be a box I forgot to open. What else is in here that I need to get rid of?
Rare treasure.
Boyce is... The entire time Boyce is with us, they've been trying to get into EPG. So... They probably just finally made it through Q. I need this. And then I only need to run that track one more time. And then I will have every relic, and I never have to worry about running that track again. Who told you that? Who snitched? Am I running the quickness build? I am running the quickness build. What am I running specifically? I'm doing this right now. This is credit for some. Invuln Phantasms. Quickness. Everything else I'm pretty sure is like pretty standard. Disenchanter, just for extra Phantasms and extra boon removal. Sorry, just extra boon removal. I don't think this actually makes Phantasms. It's a Phantasm skill, but I don't think it, like... I don't think it works with Escape Artist. And the rotation that I'm trying to go for, which I don't think I've landed successfully yet, but it's the one that I want for the video, for footage, is Disenchanter, Gravwell, Continuum Split, Nullfield, Signet, Continuum Split, Grav, Null, Disenchanter, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna push back up into this. That's not the best rotation that you've ever seen. Bane coming, Bane coming, Bane coming. It's actually, like, in many ways, one of the worst rotations you've ever seen. I'm very hard stuck mentally on just pressing Grapho first. Disenchant that. I need to get up this hill. This is going to be really bad. It's going to veil this quick. Okay, he's actually pushing back in. Hang on. Shatter, 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 shatter. Null with the corner. Pull into the null. Give me a Disenchanter out here. Signet it. Get the Disenchanter back. I'm going to try to fit Disenchanter inside CS. No, I'm going to use Disenchanter before CS because it's going to give me 2 illusions. It's going to extend the length of the CS. And then if I extend the length of the CS, I might be able to fit Signet into it. So it would be something like this. V, Gravwell, CS. It's going to be a horrible CS. Oh no. Oh, I saw it happen. Shatter, 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 shatter. That's bad. That's really bad. I need to get out of here, please. I just want to live. Yeah, no. So, like, conceptually that was good, but they pushed to where I CS'd, and it was bad as a result. It was close. It was close, but it was not quite what we were looking for. I don't think the rest of this fight is going to work out that well. Yeah, it looks like we're starting to lose people now. Yeah, so the idea that I'm going for, and I'm pretty sure this is what Zig told me in Discord, is you disenchanter, and then you grav, and as you're casting grav, you pop CS. You should have 2 clones at that point, so you have a 4-second CS, and that should let you cast Null Field and Signet, and maybe like 1 or 2 other skills, and then eat your CS so that you get Null, Grav, and Signet back, Phantasmal Disenchanter, again, Signet it, and then Grav Null. And that's just an enormous amount of boon strips. It's like 6 seconds of stripping, 4 to 6 boons per second. That's what I'm aiming for. We'll see if I can actually get it, because illusions don't live very long. Because if you have no clones, CS is only 1.5, you're not going to fit all those in. Because Null is a quarter, Signet's 1, and you're hitting it like halfway through Gravo, so it's another half second. So it's like 1 3/4 seconds. You can't do it with 0. But if you miss out on the Signet, it's like not the end of the world. The Signet's not huge. And if you do it the other way, like if you can find a way to generate 3 clones before you even start the fight, then you could like full Disenchanter inside, but I think that's even harder to do. What would you even need to do? You'd need to like Berserker unengage? What, Zik? Yeah. Yeah, I've got Valen. I think the only way you can make that happen is by using Disenchanter before you CS. I don't think you can fit Disenchanter inside a CS and then get all your other stuff done too, because it's a second cast? Yeah. Alright, BP here, Bane behind. Cloud. Roamers. Why am I doing Signet inside CS? Because then I get Signet back so that I can double cast Phantasmal Disenchanter. What else are you going to put inside your CS? Like, Grav and Null's already in there. Does CS not give you your Signet back? I thought it did. If it only gives you your utility and elite skills back, then I guess there's no reason, but I thought it gave you your heal back as well. I think it might even give you your shatters back, honestly. I don't know. I need to play around with CS a bit more. Let's learn together tonight, shall we? Alright. I want something to Phantasmal Disenchanter on. And I want to do this, like, right before he drops Wells, basically. Because this is Boon Strip. Veil. Okay. I'm gonna eat that Veil quick for super speed. Spectral Grasp? We're watching BP here, even though Bane is closer. I mean, BP's still close. We need to start pulling off this now. Bane's still up top, but I don't think they're gonna drop. It's not really Bane's strategy. Don't have it, don't have it, don't have it. Okay, Disenchanter. Grav, CS, Null, Signet, End CS, Grav, Shatter, Null, Disenchanter again. I guess I'll just Distort so that I can live here for a little bit, and then get me into Sword. Just Sword auto me a little bit, and then just auto chain. We're just auto-chaining. We have more shatters here. I really need to, Veil in front. Come on, Phantasmal me, please. Please? Please. Any day? There we go. Okay, Signet. Uh-oh, this is hot. Grav. No. Either. Either's fine. Any of them? No? Okay. Well, I guess I just auto-chain here. The lag is pretty bad. Distort. Okay, good distort, good distort, good distort. It's a little laggy in that context, but I think somehow we might actually live through this. Press my keys harder, brother. I'm trying. I don't know if you can hear it, but like, I'm going for it, man. This is still just... I have Veil soon, which is kind of interesting. Veiling you? I'm also dead? I never should have turned to help you. Nice. I did this. I helped you. Okay, now that I can read. Disenchanter is a 1 second cast. You generally pop CS during the cast time of long skills, but you only get the base time and traits. So what I'm thinking is that if you can extend the duration... Hold on, I think he's going to push this again. I need like 5 for Gravwell. Veil. Alright, so we... they're just going to pull off. I'm going to hold it. Yeah, just cancel it. They're going to push back in. This is what I want it for. Veil. Signet. Yeah, not long enough. Like a really good spike. But not quite good enough. Okay, so the thinking is Disenchanter is actually a major source of boon rip, which means that you really want to try and cast it as many times as possible. Like, Null Field is boon rip. That's great. Gravwell, when it hits people, is boon rip. That's great. You remove boons when you crowd control, I think. Unless I'm confusing this with Warrior. Hold on. Hold on. I think I might be confusing it with Warrior. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Mesmer doesn't actually strip boons when it CCs. That's Warrior. But it's good CC. You want to fit as many things inside of your CS. You're right. But Signet of the Ether reduces the recharge of your Phantasm skills. Which means that if you can instead fit Signet of the Ether inside your CS, it's basically like you fit Phantasm inside your CS, because you functionally get the cooldown back. The difference being, if you cast Phantasmal Disenchanter before you CS, it can help guarantee that your CS lasts longer, so that you can fit all of that stuff inside of it. Whereas, if you were to, like, CS during Disenchanter, then you get the second Disenchanter back, you get the second Gravwell back, but you probably can't also fit the Null Field into it unless you're really, really fast. What I'm thinking is if you use Disenchanter first before you CS, you have a better chance of guaranteeing you get that 4.5 second CS, and then you've got plenty of time to fit in Gravwell, Null, Signet. You come out, Gravwell, Null, Signet are up again. Disenchanter's not. No, Disenchanter would be, because you cast Signet while you were inside the CS. So you come back out, Gravity Well's back up, Null Field's back up, Signet's back up, Disenchanter's like 5 seconds on it. You cast your Null and Grav again. By the time you're done with that, Phantasmal Disenchanter's back up. You cast it, and then you cast Signet again, because Signet's up from your CS, and then you cast Phantasmal Disenchanter a third time in like 10 seconds. That's what I think it accomplishes. Whereas if you did it the other way, if you're like Disenchanter and then CS before the Disenchanter cast finishes, you get Disenchanter, Grav, maybe Null, You come back out, you disenchant, grav, null, signet, disenchant, and then you're just kind of done. I know, I don't like CS very much. You need a lot of brain wrinkles to get CS to actually work, but I think that's how it's supposed to work. Using Disenchanter first gives you a better chance. It doesn't guarantee that you get a 2-clone CS, because clones don't live very long, but if you're fast enough, you disenchant, grav, and then CS as the grav is casting. And you hope that you don't lose both your illusions. But even then, your fail case is still like grav null. And then you signet when you come out of CS, and you can still cast Disenchanter a second time. Nice pull. Oh, hello. Grav, CS. That was a short CS. But we can still signet, and then we get Disenchanter back. I'm gonna distort this, and then I'm just gonna walk through this, and then I'm gonna grav again, and then I'm gonna Disenchanter again. And now I'd like to be in Sword. I'll blur quick, and then just, like, you know, roll auto attacks, just boons. Why don't I just Greatsword 4? Because I'm not good enough at CS to think about both weapon skills and utility skills. Or do you mean to get the clones? No real reason, honestly. You could use GS4 as well. It depends on whether you've got the flexibility to start in GS4 or whether you're in Sword Focus for your blur and your pull. Get out here. You're so lucky. Actually, no, it does matter, because the earlier you put Disenchanter on cooldown, the sooner you get it back with Signet of the Ether. But I guess you could, like... You could Phantasmal Berserker, get 2 clones, and then you could Disenchant, CS, grav, null, signet, end CS, grav, null, disenchant, signet, disenchant. But, like, I'm not good enough at Chrono to do that. That's probably something you could do. Like, something that someone could do. It's not something I can do. Not without a lot of practice. What is this? Miss? Oh my god, the luckiest blind in the world. They have E Waypointer? No. They have Dragon Banner, though. Come on, come back here. Come on. Oh, no, not quite. I think I need to be further down, like there. He knows, he's wise to our plan. GS should be able to get that. Necros, where are you at? Pull this guy. The hell? Never mind, he's leaving. Stream Sniper confirmed. I hear a portal somewhere. Yeah, he's going for it. But he appears to have failed, unfortunately. Oof. Evades immunes. That's gonna be a horrible CS. I gotta get out of the way. Alright, so next thing I'm looking to do is distort, so that I can just get in, shatter a bunch of stuff, and then get me out of here. Give me a Phantasmal Berserker. Let's give me a 4, 5, 2, shatter, swap. Blur. Pull opportunity. It's gonna be a little short, and you're immune. Did I just, like, not cast Null again? I might have forgotten to cast Null a second time. I feel like my CS is better, but also my strips are noticeably worse, which I don't fully understand. What if we go back to, like, not using Disenchanter and just seeing if my strips get better? So I don't fully have it figured out. Wall 24. You have stab right now? You have 10 stacks of stab. Yeah. Like, it's like here, maybe? Oh! Close. Sounds hard. I would just worry about Null and Grav. I'm pretty good at just Null and Grav, so I wanted to try and pick something to get better at tonight. And this is what I settled on. The Grav CS Null, Grav Null rotation I've been able to do for a while, but I wanted to try and fold a couple more things into it. CS Grav Null is definitely where you start, though, or even just like CS Grav. If you can CS Grav, you're already in a good spot. Anything else you can fit inside is just bonus. Yeah, he's probably fine. Just ignore this down on the ground. I'm sure they're fine. Alright, let's start generating clones. Oh, you know what? I think this is on a delay. Hold on, I want to look at something. Shatter these. They're on a delay. That's why. I was trying to figure out why it was that I would either use Disenchanter or GS4 and then hit CS, and I would not get the duration that I was expecting to get out of CS. It's because your clones and your Phantasms are on a delay. I solved it. Also, Disenchanter is only one clone. And I think it's actually a Phantasm. I'm not sure. Do you make a Phantasm? Can I see it? I can't see it. Alright, so you know what? Let's actually try GS4 instead. Let's try GS4 instead of Disenchanter, because that does give me 2. And I'm just going to wait until I see these light up before I CS. I bet that's the problem. In fact, I will assert that's the problem. You guys coming out? You guys fighting? Weekly keep capture done. Nice. It's a very efficient completion of weeklies. Mechanics of weird phantoms, you attack and then they turn into clones? Yeah. I guess I was just thinking that, like, you would get it immediately, but yeah, you don't. No. Yeah. Only players count for defense events. Or guards, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how a guard would spawn and have you get defense credit off of it. Oh, yeah. Really? Alright, time to make a YouTube video about how Yak Escorts is a really good tactivator to pull so that more people use it and we can get defense events easier. Let's twist the meta up. Okay. Good. Yak complete. I don't think any of the rest of this stuff really matters that much. I could gamble quick, I guess.
So pretty.
Nothing good. I hope we get a couple more fights tonight. I really want to try and put this into practice. Also, let me just fix all this shit while I'm down here. We're supposed to run Signet. I don't believe Veil works underwater. Nope, Veil works underwater. Just kidding. And then we've got, Null. Phantasmal Disenchanter, which is you, and then... Oh, Gravity Well doesn't work underneath the water. How about just Moa, then? Moa should be fine underwater. Get you. Get you. What other weeklies do I have to do today? 50 veteran enemies, highest gear, jumping puzzle in Org Basin? I don't know what jumping puzzle that is. Okay. Highest gear jumping puzzle? What the hell? So I tried just running Mimic for double null? I have not, no. If I'm not running Veil, then I would, but generally most of the Mesmers run Veil, just for extra stealth. If you were doing like Chrono per party, but you didn't need Chrono per party levels of Veils, I would do it, but... For the amount of Chronos we have in squad right now, I think Veil is probably more important. Three bits RI. OJ, or not OJ's, White Swords, contested. Wall just came down, the group is moving in, I don't know who it is though. OJ's on Lord. Ring's already up. Oh, I almost got in with Portal. But now I'm in combat with Portal, which in many ways is like almost as bad. What has me stuck here? Okay. There we go. I don't know what that was. Give me Veil again then. I almost got in there. You're so lucky. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, Bane apparently does not want to fight anymore. Does Grimaldi want to fight? No. Might be time to float. Should we start asking other maps where the fights are? How'd relinks go for FA? We have DR, and I love it. And I'll show you specifically why I love it. Because we're losing. I'm so excited to not be in T1 and T2 the whole time. But it's been nice. One of... Going home, BL, he says. One of... It's queued. You got like 10 in. One of boys' commanders DM'd me to figure out like where KNT goes for reset, just so we could coordinate stuff and like not queue each other out. And it's turned into having a group chat on Discord that's like 10 different commanders on FA and DR. We're talking about like whether anyone's got the time to set up some training events, what kind of guilds are running at different times. It's been really nice so far. DR's got a nice sense of community. It's been pleasant. But most importantly, they're not a big server, and they're going to let us tank down to T4 so that we can get some interesting fights in. Not that, like, RAR is not interesting to fight and CO is not interesting to fight. It's more that we spent, like, the last 4 months fighting RAR and CO, and it'll be nice to see people in lower tiers as well, instead of spending like 9 months out of the year fighting the same people. You know? It was right outside our spawn. I think you might be able to see them at this point, Commander. Personal target him again. Do we have anyone else with us here? Not really, but like a lot of greens. DR knows what's up. Yeah, DR's been nice. I like it. Wall is 40%. What server are you on, Koa? How are things for you? It's the map currency for Skywatch and whatever. Murder Gate as well? Really? Is it Murder Gate? It was moving. It's not moving anymore. Nice. No, you're on YB. I'm so sorry. That does not seem like a good time. And taking off? Have a good one, Exceed. Nice chatting. Veil. Hell no. Oh my god, it's not that many. Alright, fair. Thank goodness we had that Veil, otherwise we might have lost that fight. Well, it might have given them time to pull off, was what I was thinking. I had an account on Mag at one point, and the thing about Mag is it's really hard to get your participation in sometimes because of how proactively they cap shit on different maps. Like, you can usually get away with it by having, like, a Borderland be available, but the thing about YB is YB knows that Borderlands exist. So you're not even guaranteed to get participation there, and no one is going to want to fight you. At all. Thought about picking up a second account? Catch a sale? Thought about transferring? Zix got it. Tree's got it. Swap this back. I gotta set up the actual template one of these days. Oh, I don't even have CS up. What am I thinking? Punt him, punt him, punt him, punt him. Invuln? Okay, you're lucky. I'm taking your boons, I'm taking your boons, I'm taking your boons. You knew to dodge the third strike of my sword chain? You're crazy. You're way too good for me. I'm pulling off. That's someone who's much better at video games than I am. Holy cow. Oh, my commander dropped. Hang on. I guess I'll just fall here for a little bit. It's fun for like a day and reset? Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, part of the problem is that, like, historically Mag doesn't have a great organizational structure, and they usually expect the Link to carry them, like, which is fine, but my impression of YB is YB's also kind of in that boat, where they don't have any, like, strong guilds to cornerstone some organized fight efforts, and nobody else is going to want to touch that match. Because both of y'all have a reputation. It was boys or girl, one of the two. Whatever. No. Veil. Alright, let's try this. I'm waiting for the symbols to pop up. There's a symbol. Good enough. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. There we go. Okay. Now we have Grav back. So we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Kind of forgot to use like all my shatters, so that's not going to be a great example of the chrono rotation, but... Also, did I see that correct? Hold on, I want to try something quick. Well, like not quick, I need to wait 55 seconds. I think, because Disenchanter was on cooldown when I used CS, it actually inherited the cooldown after I used Signet, which would obviously not be ideal. But I want to make sure I saw that correctly, because it's possible I was wrong. Hello, hello. Hello. Okay, 10 seconds. I can elect myself a little bit here. So let's try this. Like, if I null, and then I CS, and then I end the CS, yeah, it inherits the cooldown. Okay, so I actually don't want to do that. I actually don't want to Phantasmal Disenchanter before I pop CS. So here's the way this should actually work then. I should GS4. I should get 2 clones out of it. I should CS. No. Greatsword 4, wait to get clones. Grav. Before Grav finishes casting, CS. Finish Grav cast. Null field. Disenchanter. I guess you don't really need Signet then, in that case? Because you're not really going to like get the Disenchanter cooldown back. CS expires. Disenchant again. Grav null. I guess that's it. And then also like roll your shatters while you're inside the CS, because you can channel null and you can channel Disenchanter at the same time. Ink. U is up top.
Stand your ground.
Let's see. Okay, so Gia... Nope, that's already wrong. Here, let's just do this. And then we'll do this again. At least fit your shatters in. Scuffed. Very scuffed. Was in Greatsword, forgot to make my own Phantasms. Watching for them to push out here because I have another group inside. 60 seconds on CS? I don't think it's coming back. "45 seconds on CS. Alright, so if they push out, just remember this, because it's complicated. 4 G 4 wait G E C V. 4 wait G E C V. Also, can I just make clones? Can I just precast clones? Maybe. Actually, hold up. This changes everything. This changes all of it. Yeah, you can precast clones. I don't know that any of this is like going to make it into the video. I got one. Never mind, just kidding. He lied to me. I don't know that that's something I'm going to put in a chrono video, because it seems like pretty friggin' advanced, but it's good to know. Let's put my face into Portal. Start making clones. Oh, there they are. Okay, so G, E, C, V. It's already expired. I forgot to dodge. It's all falling apart, man. Just shatter a bit. Berserker me. Give me this too. Give me this. Holy cow, it's so hot. Just distort here. Blur here. Auto here. Your autos are strips. I gotta practice this shit on a golem, man. It's too complicated. Here, I'll just pull into us. Just null into us. Anyone who tries to walk through is losing boons. Give me more phantasms. GECVE. GECVE. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice this afterwards. Gates down. GECVE. I can do this. GECVE. Honestly, if I've got 2 clones, I probably don't even need to wait to, like... I don't need to wait for Gravwell to cast before I pop CS, because there's just going to be a ton of it. I just have to go very, very quickly. Start making them. GECVE. Activators? No E-waypoint. Noted. Clones. They're all gone. There's a couple behind gate. I could pull this if I wanted. Get in here. I actually got him. Oh, he's so low. I maybe should have called that so people could follow up on it. Oh well. None of these make clones, right? No, 2 also makes clones. Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely precast clones. Alright. Do you make clones? No. Do you? No. Okay, down. Clones. Good. They're right underneath. There's a couple of them in there. They might have tagged down. Because I see a couple in that stack. I don't know. It's a weird time to tag down. It's like 10:45. Yeah, they could have tried to go EBG. Okay, just keep your clones high. Keep your clones up. And be fast if they come in. Yeah, there's the veil. Okay, that's a little wasted. I thought they were going to push harder than that. We've... Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Well... it's, good grav, I suppose. This guy's rezzing? No, 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 no. Maybe Alt F forward. Hello? Goodbye? Alright. Get back to making clones. We know that you paid Vancry money. We know that you paid Vancry money to put your stream on like speakers and then join TS to broadcast it to us. We know. You can't hide. Yes. Why do you think he's got the let's be quiet role right now? He still hasn't unmuted. He's been shame muted forever. Yeah, the only thing we know about this person is that they're a Kyoshi viewer. Good defense. Now we can just hold this for another 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Blank has made it back on map despite being on EBG. I don't get it either. Like, if I was on EBG, I'd fucking stay there. But then, I'm not a hot gamer girl, so I don't know what he's thinking. We think they went to EBG because they've gotten much smaller. Well, now Blank is on this BL, so he can go back to EBG. Must be nice to float, huh? Yeah. That's what I said. You don't get into EBG. There's no shot. Yeah. We can only go to red. We can only go to red. There's nothing left on green. We killed everything there. He's been here. I told him he should watch my stream at twitch.tv/chefplaysgames to see who the private tag was that was running all the content on HomeBL. I don't think he's tuned in, which is unfortunate. So as we've established many times, I desperately need the viewership for, like, self-fulfillment or whatever. I'm a shell of a man without strangers on the internet telling me that I'm doing a good job or whatever. Oh, I forgot Kyoshi was here, sorry. Sorry, Kyoshi, it's not, like, personal or anything. Bro, we're streamers, we look out for each other. I can't control how other people feel about my words. Are you crazy? Let me get some clones up. No, I'm too busy thinking about myself. I don't see dots on the other side of the map. What's up, Self-Fulfillment? How you doing? Who's your favorite Guild Wars streamer? I'm just kidding. It doesn't have to be me. I won't time you out or anything. Get my Commander Veil here. I wish I had clones. Clones? Can I please have clones? To me, clones. Oh yeah, I can just make them on the Lord. I'll be fine. They killed my clone. Oh no. My poor clone. Okay. Let's get these set up. Because I would really like to get a big CS in here and, like, actually get this rotation figured out. I'm gonna abandon that plan so that I can pull them into Lord's Room. It's just golems. I'm worried that he's gonna push back down this ramp because I don't have Veil to give myself super speed. I feel like I'm just gonna get strung out. Keep clones, keep clones. Keep clones up. Alright, here comes Brew. Come on, just get a little closer. Alright, we're gonna do it. I'm going. Just break it now. Head back down. Veil. Null me again. shatter everything. I don't think I need to distort here. I think I can just chill. Yeah, I don't really think I need to distort any of that. How do we do? Good rotation? Bad rotation? Really good rotation. Short rotation. Really good rotation, though. Okay. Pre-stacking clones is apparently the tech that I was missing to take me to that next level. Who's this? What happened to you, Muriel? No, stop that. Okay. You know what? Other people have that handled. Experience Meta Tempest Healer. Comes our TS3.
Fury rising.
Hang on, I gotta talk to Team Chat a bit more. Hey, that's really unfortunate that happened. BTW, did you check out the stream on twitch.tv Chef Plays Games? And what did you think? 4 question marks? Get that advertisement in there. I'm actually, so Kiyoshi, I don't know if you were on or not, but I'm actually concerned that my recent team chat approach of responding to everything that people say with, man, that's crazy, then what happened, is actually like validating people instead of annoying them. Because they don't stop talking despite the fact that I'm obviously not paying attention to what they're saying. It was so awkward. Oh, it was so. I actually think I need to stop for like my own mental well-being. Team chat trolls are way too into themselves to have any kind of like self-reflection to realize what's going on. Or Red BL? Good lord. You get 300 channel points for following? That's not intentional. I don't think I've ever touched channel points. You're like welcome to get them, but I don't even know what they do. Q19? Holy cow. It's looking like it might be an early night tonight. I don't think we can get anywhere. I should figure out what to do with channel points one of these days. I just don't have any ideas. Yeah, did you lieutenant me for that? Do you want to? No, I said XLT in squad chat. Oh my lord. Hold on, let me find your pink ass. I still don't have LT despite whispering you? This fucking system is rigged, brother. Sorry, I forgot that I have to whisper you and call it out in comms. He's already in squad. What is wrong with you? I'm so mad. I literally couldn't do my job because I didn't have LT. It was a me problem. That's why I'm whispering you about it. Killing Mr. Prosecute was fun on EBG. I wish we could have done that, but despite all of the shit that Prosecute talks about, like, wanting to fight us, he actually never shows up on the maps that we're on, which is weird. I think it's just, like, communication issues. Like, he doesn't know how to find us, and he doesn't know who to whisper. He doesn't know what streams to watch. It's unfortunate. Man, I was going to try to get into this squad, and this guy I was talking to, Chef, just would not invite me to the squad at all. Thank God their commander was actually paying attention. Blank just does you go. That's fair. That's all any of us are doing out here anyway. Who is this anyway? DD? They don't appear to be paying attention. Okay, good fight. Good fights, good fights. Commander, this map is boring. I'm on tag. You think they fight? Maybe. I'd like Phantasms, please. Okay, just be ready for them to push out. Keep your clones up. Remember, you're GECVE. Or something. GECVE. GECVE. G. G. E. G. G. E. C. V. E. Oh no, I need to distort. That's scary. Alright, G. Dodge. C. V. I need to get out of Greatsword. I need to heal Signet. Oh no, the interrupt. Just pull him. Frick your boons. Good chatter. Felt like a great chatter. Yeah. He's peeling off. Okay, this is going to be a little scary. Where we're going is kind of nerve-wracking. I'd like to distort here, please. I'd like to null here, please. I'd like to phantasm here, please. I'd like to die, please. But, yo, we figured it out. That's the rotation right there. Now we cannot be stopped. And by we, I mean myself and people watching the stream. Our group, collectively, absolutely can be stopped. We've seen our group be stopped right now. But me, I personally am unstoppable now. Also, it's wrench quick. That might have contributed. You're going to do PvE? Later, Crime. Have a good one. Thanks for giving us the lowdown on what Kyoshi was up to earlier. But he's here now to tell us what he's doing on stream. This is not the way my commander went. Alright, who is this Tempest that we got in the squad? Optus. Mike. I want to know more about them. For example, are they looking for a guild? They're in Zos? Maybe. I don't know. Do we have enough Chronos that I could swap Necro? Would you be fine with two? Okay. Swapping Necro. Let's go play Scourge for a bit. Or Reaper. I think I can afford to play Reaper. I think these groups are not so big that I can't play Reaper. Alright, how's build looking? Scourge Curses? No. Reaper. Equipment template? Reaper. Build looks fine. Gear looks fine. We can update this with our second conflux. Give me Marauder. Relic is Fireworks? That's fine. Greatsword has Sigils? That's fine. Although I'd actually, honestly, I'd rather this be... No, not customize. I'd rather this be Force Impact. Can I do that? Yes. Give me that. I just want even more spike damage when I'm in GS. And then what's build look like? Is it still good? Who is my Tempest? Darth? And Yumi? I think they're good enough that I can afford to do that. All of this is fine. That's fine. I think we're good to go. The only thing I might want to switch around, and this depends on whether Bane is going to want to fight us some more or whether they're done, is this might be a night for Curse's Reaper. Just to really make sure that they don't have boons, because Bane runs very heavy boon ball. We're also outnumbered, which is interesting. That's Black's champion. We found him. What's inventory doing over here? It's generally a mess, but like not as bad as it's been historically. I gotta make time to clean out Chef's inventory one of these days. Today is not going to be that day, but one of these days, because it's not good in here. Checking. Yes. Still on map. Stiffing, nothing in tower. Greetings, what's up, cats? How you doing?
Attack my target.
The band, Smashing Pumpkins? Okay. Didn't their lead singer die like a couple months ago? The heck? Hold on, now I gotta look this up. That's a discrepancy. Smashing Pumpkins. Lead singer. No, that's a false alarm. Billy Corgan is still alive. I think I might have been thinking of Stone Temple Pilots. Checking now. Stone Temple Pilots lead singer. Yeah, okay, he's the one who died. We solved it. Billy Corgan recently married. Scott Weiland recently dead. Listen, I was looking important information up, alright? Honestly. I swear to God. That one's not even Stream's fault. That one's just the squad's fault. Don't ever ask questions. Good. Let's take that lesson with you. I should not be promoting stream in team chat when we have a fight nearby. Eat it. It's a Weaver, it's just gonna mist anyway. Damn, who's this cute streamer? Yo, that's what I'm telling team chat, man. They don't know what they're missing. It's not me, by the way, it's Kiyoshi. You're in the wrong Twitch. You're looking for twitch.tv/Kiyoshi, possibly /Kiyoshi_. I'm not positive. I haven't assigned him a shout out yet.
Concentration.
Okay. We're building our stacking sigil. We're up to 10. I should probably use a wrench. Bane looks AFK. I don't know about that. They might be done. It is pretty close to when they're usually done. Hey, Bane tags down at 11 on some nights. It depends on whether they can find good stuff to do. Like, Fast Shot's still online, but they might have called it. Okay, I'm very marked by a sentry. It's not SE, prosecute tag down, or he's just hiding offline, but I don't think he would do that. I think he's got more honor than to hide offline to dodge fights. Can you name like at least one other time that prosecute rage quit because like things weren't going his way? Because I can't. Oh wait, actually, I can't think of another time. It was that time that he was trying to ask Ryan how big we were, and he got mad that I gave him a number that was 3 different than what he saw in Nova's stream, and then logged off immediately afterwards. I forgot about that time. But besides that time, maybe if Nova wasn't using like a chat cover, just broadcasting all of our secrets. Second bolt. Evaded! You're so lucky. And then you're just going to come back? How dare you? How dare you? Go on. Jump out there, it won't save you. 5 seconds and your life is over. Yeah, tell him to check my stream. Twitch.tv/chefplaysgames. Real-time updates on what FA is doing on any given night. I got the burn brand? I got the burn brand? What do you mean put it in team chat? It's been going in team chat every 5 minutes. Tell Joy to go to twitch.tv/chefplaysgames. I need to, you know what I need to do for next time I stream is I need to set up a scene that just zooms in on our squad comp. So anytime someone pops in and is like, hey, how big are you? I can scene swap and just the entire screen becomes our squad overlay. Just to answer that question really quick. I mean, I've already got an overlay for what happens when I get stuck in queue, where it just zooms in on what my position in queue is. But I could make more than one. Well, no, because I like stick a second game on top of it when I get stuck in queue. So I just have that be the overlay, and then I switch to like a whole monitor view. Yeah, it's too much work. I wouldn't know, but I have to maximize my gaming time when I get stuck in queue, because, like, you know, what if I'm 3/4 of the way through a Slay the Spire run and my queue pops? If I spent 45 seconds fiddling with overlays, then I might have been able to finish that run. Might not have been able to finish that run, I should say. Okay, Harbinger dead. Thief dead. Defense event secured. Weekly progress obtained. God, there's so many of them. It is not. We've had good fights for like the first hour. That's pure copium. Now, I don't think we're going to get better fights than that for the rest of the night, but that's a different story. It depends on whether Joy tunes into twitch.tv/chefplaysgames to find out how many we have. I did! It's in... let me whisper it to you. Oh, in TeamSpeak, okay. That was the critical information I was missing. There, it's in TS3 now. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Great. I'm glad I could streamline this process for you. There's a weird energy in comms tonight, but I'm not going to say that like I haven't contributed to it. It's just kind of the way it is. Yeah, I'm working on it. Well, now that it's not a daily, you have like no need to spike it down with wells. You can make sure everyone gets there for the World XP. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yumi, didn't you hit 10k last week? And now you're in here like, oh, look at all these plebs who don't have 10k. These casuals. That's fair. Look, if you make it to 10k, then you get to do it every once in a while.
Recognition. Quite a reward.
I'm not going to have anything to do on Friday with the way rate we're finishing these weeklies. I might have to actually like fight other groups instead of PPTing and capping runes. Oof. What's our matchup next week anyway? Like, I know it's only Tuesday. It's still going to be a little early to tell. I'm pretty sure we're going to lose this week. SOS is absolutely going to win underneath us. BG and JQ are competing for who gets to drop down. Kining SOR looks like it's currently coming up from T4. Kining SOR would be kind of fun to fight, I think. Sorry, I was actually looking at what the matchups are going to be next week. Oh, you mean Joy stopped responding. Sorry, I thought you were talking about me. Anyway, hey, to answer the question that you didn't ask, but that I was working on answering, we're going to fight Kining and TCAR next week. If scores stay the way they are. Yeah, me neither, but I wanted to look it up. Yeah, FTL's on Kining, that would be fun. TCAR, like, doesn't really have guilds, though. It's just a bunch of people. Yeah, Sunny doesn't fight open field, he only GVGs. He does. He's always in EOTM. Have you ever been to EOTM? Do you watch what he does personally? What's up, Scrafty Jack? Also, sorry, I was tabbed out for like 2 minutes. TC and Kining isn't Indo Kining? Ino is Kining, yeah. So, next, if scores stay exactly the same way they are right now, we would have TCAR, which is like, whatever. And then we'd have Kining SOR, which is Indo, FTL, and I think also Gyno might be on SOR? I can't remember. There's a couple people on SOR, though. So that actually probably wouldn't be the worst. Isn't SHW also on SOR? Now I'm looking. Yeah, SHW is also on SOR, so that could be kind of interesting. But yeah, what's up, Scrafty? Sorry, I was AFK figuring out what matchups are going to be next week, or at least guessing at them. There's still a lot of time in the week to change. New World Roller Bros player looking around for a server that's active this time of night. How is Kining? I enjoy running with FTL. That's a fun guild to run with. I can't... there's, like, Indo, of course, obviously, but Indo's been running closed a lot of these days, and I don't know how easy it is to get into his squads, which might be a bit of an issue. Other guilds that are active this time of night. Not us. We tag down in like 45 minutes. Nick at Night could be one to look at. I don't immediately know what server they're on, but I bet someone else does know. I'm thinking. I'm deep in thought. Mega active close tag. So, if you're new to World versus World, and you're looking for a server that's active this time of night, and you're interested in improving, you should join a close tag. It's the fastest way, bar none, to get better and more familiar with the game mode. For sure, for sure. But if you don't have like the time to commit to it, and you're just looking for a group that runs open and runs pretty big, EBG's a pretty good one to follow. PPT is a pretty good one to follow. I don't think Penguins even runs with comms. Like, he just wanders around on EBG all the time. He's in Darkhaven, I believe. You could follow one of the VIP tags. VIP's not like an incredible fight group, but transferring to Dragonbrand has a couple really big open tags. And then there's also like TG runs pretty big, Bada runs pretty big. These are all guilds that are like open tag, but they're not amazing. If you want the mentorship angle, though, like, ask to join a closed tag. I can't speak for every closed tag. Some people are pretty strict about that. Indo, for example, is pretty strict about that. He caps himself at 30 because when you get much bigger than 30, the fights stop being interesting. Like, you can get too big for anyone to want to fight you. But most closed tags, like K&T, for example, if you were on map with us and you were like, hey, I'm on, you know, Support Tempest, and I'm willing to get in comms. Can I have a squad invite? Absolutely, 100% of the time. And I think that's the case for most closed tags. If you're willing to hop in comms, you're willing to listen, you're willing to play a build that's not, like, horrendous, most closed tags will just let you in. The closed tag element is primarily just to, like, keep people from rallying for no good reason by not paying attention to what the tag is doing. Gonna try and spike this banner down. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, he fucked up. Never mind, it is gonna happen. There we go. One banner. Less to worry about. Definitely a lot of comms learn to play proper. Yeah, I mean, so what classes do you play so far? Have you tried a couple different things out, seen what kind of speaks to you, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy? Close. This is gonna be hot. I need to Wells on this cannon to make that damage go away. I don't really think there's a lot I can do to kill him. Alright, he's down. There we go. That's one cannon that we're not worried about. And then he's dead too. Okay, fair. I'm down on tag, mostly. Uh-oh, that's bad. It's really hot. Yeah. I gotta just get out of damage here. Just pull these people into us. It might send them into the portal, but I really just need them to not be outside hazing us more than anything else. And then you... God, it's so hot. You have Necro and Thief? Okay, so you have Necro. Thief doesn't really have viable builds for World versus World right now. You just kill this guy on the ballista quick. Necro's got a lot of flexibility, though. And a lot of the Necro builds are relatively easy to play. So, it's a good place to start. Pulling in front. Ooh, nice dodge. Alright, there we go. Get this out of here. Necro's what I've played for, like... primarily for like the last 6 years, so if you have any questions about Necro specifically, I think I'm pretty well positioned to help, probably. Other classes, I can speak to most other classes to varying degrees of experience. I've never played Druid, I've played Vindicator very, very rarely. But I think most other classes I can, like, mostly talk about. Convert this quick. There we go. Convert this quick. Get me onto this mortar. Convert you. Good. Converting. Get back on top of this. There we go. More of an offensive support type. How about Berserker? Berserker's got good mobility. If you play Longbow Hammer, you have 1 leap. If you play Longbow Greatsword, you have 2 charges. You have a utility skill that could give you a 3rd charge. And you're not a support class. You are a damage class. You're like the damage class in a lot of cases. But you have Banner of Tactics, which is super speed, stability, and resistance for your party. And then you also have Battle Standard, which is a combat res and also a stomp. A good Banner of Tactics is definitely something that can swing a fight, so it's not like an explicit support class, but you can absolutely res people with it and swing the momentum of a fight if you're really good at knowing when to use it. I think you might find that a bit to your liking. You could also play something like Chronomancer, which if you scroll back in the VOD, I was actually playing Chronomancer for like the first 2 hours of this raid tonight. Chronomancer is just kind of weird, honestly. Like, you're not a damage class, but you're also not a support class. You're a CC class that removes boons and also gives quickness. But you've got a lot of really interesting party utility. Like, you've got Veil, you can swap to Mantra of Concentration for stability. You are giving boons to your party, you can run IOL to res people. So that's a little support-ish as well. Let me just pull these into the Nightfall. Oh, I want to stay up here. Oh, baby. Convert all this. Get out of here. Alright, I'll be leaving now. Goodbye. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I might need help. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine now. I'm fine now. I'm good. I got briefly stunned once, and then there was no damage follow-up, so I was fine. It could have been bad, but I was out there looking out for number 1, you know what I'm saying? Also, thanks, Yumi, or like, whatever. I guess. Stop turning that Treb, please. Don't do that. Yeah, Mesmer's a really unique class. Chrono specifically, like Kat says. It's really difficult for a class whose primary role is crowd control and boon rip to make it in a world versus world comp unless it does something else, and Chrono does enough of that something else that it gets quite a bit of play. Like, people play Scourge because it's strips, but you're also, like, pretty decent damage. Spellbreaker strips, but it's also bringing things like Banner of Tactics. Chrono strips, but it's also coming with boon uptime and a bunch of, like, really weird utilities that are useful. What weapons does Chrono use? Currently it uses Greatsword and Sword Focus. Previous versions of the build have used Sword Focus and Sword Shield. You're primarily using Greatsword just to summon clones and Phantasms, so that you can shatter them for some extra utility and get them to strip extra boons. And give quickness as well. But if they nerf the quickness element of Chrono, then you'll probably just go back to using Sword Focus and Sword Shield for the extra invulns. Nice Spectral Grasp. You tried, I guess? Who was that? I want to find the Necro that tried to do that. They seem like a problem. It's a blood magic Necro. That seems a little scary. I'd like to leave. Pulling Choke. It's hot. Holy cow. What the heck was that bomb? I'm down in the tail? I got punted. I'm behind you now? Yeah, I think the Lord knocked me back. Played a little Sword Focus on a cheesy permanent Vis Mesmer. Yeah, you're basically there for, like, your Sword 1 auto attack chain is a strip on the last attack. Your 2 is an invuln that you can roll in melee to buy yourself some extra time to shatter and target cap it when you're inside of an enemy group. Your 3 is like an MO, sort of, if you can manage to land it, but it's difficult to. And then your 4, obviously, is like the Chrono Pole. The biggest thing about Sword is that Chrono's got like 2 or 3 different sources of invulns that it can use, so that you can roll through all of your shatters while you're sitting in melee without just exploding.
Quite a reward.
Icy embrace.
The other stuff is good, but that's like the main draw. Where is this Necro? What are you doing? You're a scrapper. I can probably kill that. Yeah. Pulling on nodes. Got him. Can convert this to... Is Reaper you roll with group into melee and explode? Yeah. You need to be really careful with your positioning as Reaper. Like, you've got the extra health pool from Shroud, but there's not really anything that allows you to live through a coordinated enemy bomb except for a full invuln. And Reaper does not have that. So the biggest thing for going from like being bad at Reaper to being okay at Reaper is knowing how far your range is when you're in Shroud. So like if we pop into Shroud, right here is how far your autos can reach. That's 170 or so, and then Soul Spiral's 300, so a little less than twice that. You actually don't need to be directly on top of melee in order to apply damage as Reaper. You can afford to be about like 300 away. And there's not a lot of space there. There's like, 100 units of space there maybe, but sometimes that's all you need to avoid most of the damage. Being directly on top of an enemy bomb is a great way to just explode, though. I think I could maybe pull you. You like a bunker catalyst or something, though? How soft are you? You're pretty soft. Hold up. Alright, blow your invulns. Then you're gonna be like, oh, I'm safe now? Okay, you're just pulling off even further. That's fine, too. I'm watching him. He's soft. As soon as he gets close again, I'm pretty sure I can just focus 5 him into the ground. He's coming back. Close. Not quite. Good. Where'd that catalyst go? A lot of free casters up top. I can't really do anything about that, though. You just gave yourself stab. We're moving south. I can't help with that. Yeah, something behind gate right now. Okay. Hey, there's a bigger group out there. You can see all the red text. I don't know how big it is, but I think it's a lot of people. This is about to get interesting. You're gonna dodge. You're not going to dodge? Okay, you're just... Oh, he's a squire. Yeah, he's not gonna dodge. That was not where I wanted to shroud to. Catastrophe. You've got wells. That's just a clone. Break it. Down. So I can just tag these. I can get you too. I actually don't know if I can get you. No, that's too dangerous. I can't stay there. Yeah, you're gonna get rezzed. You're lucky. Can I pull you? Sort of. A weird spot for a GS5, but okay. This is interesting. I didn't know the Lord could come up here. Huh. Very interesting. Nice pull. This Reaper has to go. I don't know where they went. Where is it? I just kind of need to leave. I can't look for him right now. So you have a decent roaming build to use as well? I am not the guy to ask.
Quite a reward.
I do not do much roaming at all. I think it does, but I can't tell you like what that build is. I also know the Necro does, though. Necro's got a ton of good roaming builds. Harbinger's a good roamer. Base Necro's a good roamer if you don't even have like any expansions. That's the catalyst. That's the catalyst. You're lucky. Lucky, Imob. Could siege? Could line? I'm not sure what that was. They're de-sieging. Don't complain. Okay, Goddle's on 3rd floor. Don't have to worry too much about that. That's -1 Firebrand for Goddle. Yeah, my impression of roaming is that there's only a couple people who do it, but the ones that do have been doing it for a really long time. So it's a lot of dying and failing until you start to get the hang of it. This week has been a crucible. Yeah, sort of. Hey, this week for us has been great. We've had tons of stuff to fight. And I've also got an account on Emery Bay. So, the days that I've not played with K&T and I've not played with Hate, I've actually been playing with Bane and Goddle. So I get to, you know, play with my friends, and I also get to kill my friends. What's not to like? Lord down, ring up. What will Goddle do is the big question. Are they actually interested in fighting here, or are they just wandering around? It looks like they might push. Drop. No, they're just gonna pull off that. There's a couple. That appears to just be pugs, though. It doesn't look like any Goddle players. They still haven't committed to Lord, is the weird thing. Oh, here they come. Hello, Goddle. Alright, let's just get to tag. Let's drop Wells here. I don't have Shroud up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into Lich. Holy cow. You gotta feel pretty good about that one. Alright, 4, 5, we're out of unblockable charges. They have any reflex? Yes. Let's drop it, and then we'll pull into them and just Nightfall here. Decent spike. This was a lot of damage in that spot. How do we do on spike overall? Only 11? Man, it fell a lot hotter than that, but alright. I guess it wasn't. Resing. Did you say what server you were on, by the way? Oh, you did. You're on TC. Yeah, I remember now. I remember. It just took me a minute to get there. I see your Lich question. Just give me a second. It's a little hot here. Okay. Accidentally tasted a Zerg group. Yeah, the Zerg groups are interesting. The thing that got me hooked was the commanders specifically. Like, every single commander has their own unique personality. And it's just interesting to run with different people and, like, see what their different strategies are. That was the part that got me involved. So everyone's got a very, very slightly different comp that they like to run that does a specific thing that they try to do with their group. And that level of complexity and planning was really, really neat to me. Get in here. You're lucky. Anyway. when you use Lich Form, what are the key abilities to use? So, the key ability to use in Lich Form is not actually Lich Form, it's Nothing Can Save You. Because Nothing Can Save You confers unblockable to your other attacks. The issue with Lich is a dangerous skill to use for a couple reasons. One of the reasons Lich is a dangerous skill to use is because your auto attack does an enormous amount of damage. Your 1 and your 2 do so much damage, but they're projectiles. And there's a lot of skills that either destroy projectiles in World vs. World or reflect them back onto your own group. So using Lich is a little bit of a gamble, because if you pop Lich and you go ham on your auto attacks, but the enemy group has reflex up, it's actually strong enough to kill your own friends. Yeah, Harbinger has the same issue. All of your shit on Harbinger is projectile-based. Like, most of your good Shroud attacks, your elixirs are projectiles, your pistol skills are projectiles, it's all reflectable. But the reason that Nothing Can Save You is so good is because if you make a projectile unblockable, it can't be destroyed. So you pop Nothing Can Save You, and then you pop Lich, and you just hammer your auto until you run out of unblockables. And once you run out of unblockables, you just use your 3, 4, and your 5, and then you drop it. But if you use Nothing Can Save You in melee, you get something like 12 unblockable hits, which is a lot. It's enough to generate an entire damage spike all by yourself. And so that's really the key to getting Lich to work in a group context, is lining it up with other Liches, and lining it up with when you have unblockable available. You? Oh, you're soft, but he's going north. You're gonna live for a little while here. That's unlucky. I want to pull, like, here. Got a couple. I want to go, like, here. Can I get a convert off? Yes. I need to get back to tag now. It's hot? Yeah. You're lucky. I kind of needed that heal. We're in a banner, careful. Kill this thief, just not paying attention at all. Get back in here. Alright, not a ton we can do here stuck in Shroud. Or even with Shroud, rather. I don't think Pole goes up those stairs. This is very scary. Could easily get knocked off into pit here, but it looks like we're fine. Decent stack here. Is this that Reaper? No, it's a Druid. It's a tanky Druid, holy cow. Spinal crit for 7. Maybe they just had Signet of Stone up, I'm not sure. Archon Godel is now offline, by the way. No, they're on... what? They're red. Yeah, but they came to fight one time. Have I seen the support Scourge build under World vs. World test builds on MetaBattle? I have. Are you in the Discord? We've been talking about it for like the last 2 days. The Cliff Notes is... the barrier's nice, the strips are nice, the Alack is questionable. I haven't seen anyone who's showing me like 100% Alack uptime on logs. The issue that I have with it, I think it's probably a fine build to replace like a Chrono. I do not think it's good enough to be one of the 2 supports in a party. Like, I don't think support Scourge is good enough to replace something like Tempest or Druid or Vindicator. And if it's not replacing something like Druid or Tempest or Chronomancer or Vindicator, the question is, where do you fit it into a comp? Because I don't think you can afford to run triple support, or you just don't have a like, you can't kill anyone anymore. Your spike is just not good enough. So you have to give up something like support Spellbreaker, you have to give up something like Chronomancer. And I think that's where the argument is for that being a decent spec. But I've seen a lot of people trying to use it as a mainline support, and I just don't think it's there. I don't think it's quite strong enough on the heal front or on the condition clear front to actually take that role. Oop, a little close. You're low. I can get you. I can't get you. You're gonna rally. My commander's leaving. Okay, banner gone. Tempest Druid Vindicator Chrono. I mean, Chrono's not... Some people run Chrono per party for the quickness generation. But I think the people that do Chrono per party are running, like, Wanderer. Because I don't think you can afford to give up that much damage. The core supports are Firebrand, Druid, Tempest, Vindicator. Those are the 4 supports right now. Chrono's close to being able to do it, but it's not quite there. Sorry, it's a little chaotic right now. It's a little loud in here. Chrono and support Scourge and support Spellbreaker and things like Untamed, if people still play Untamed, kind of occupy this role of they're good, but you can only afford to run a couple in a squad. Otherwise you give up too much damage. Like, CC's really good in World versus World, which is why you play Chronomancer, which is why you play support Spellbreaker. It's not so good that you can sacrifice damage to run it. Because if you CC people but you don't actually damage them, you can't capitalize off of any of your CC. And I think that support Scourge build kind of finds itself in the similar category, where it's like, what it does is powerful. But what it does is not more powerful than just being damage. Hello? I'll be pulling you into my wells now? I'm not going to be able to catch you. My commander appears to be bored of fighting inside this Gary. We are leaving. And then I would anticipate he's just going to call raid after this, because we've been in that Gary for like 40 minutes. There's that arc lag spike, you love to see it. Pulling. Oh, he dodged it! He strafed! He's a gamer. Never mind, he fell off all by himself! He's not a gamer. No, it was all him. It's just an unforced error right there. It's okay, we got him. The other thing about that Scourge build is I think Transfuse is just bad. Period. The only time Transfuse is good is if you're in comms and your commander is expecting it. But if you're like... If you watch Takega's support Scourge video, or like you played support Scourge in EU and you're like, this is a good build, I'm gonna like play it with a pug group, oh my god, you're gonna kill people with Transfuse 95% of the time. Because if your commander doesn't know to look for it, if your commander doesn't know to expect it and like precast a banner in sync with your berserkers or anything like that, you're just gonna have a horrendous time. Yeah, that's the transfuse is it turns your shroud 4. It doesn't have to be Scourge. You can actually do it on any necro spec, but it turns your shroud 4 into it grabs any downs near you and it siphons them towards you. And then heals them. It doesn't auto-res them, but it does heal them, which can res them. And if it reses them, like, okay, that's pretty good. That's nice. If it doesn't res them, it's like an enormous flashing neon sign that tells an enemy commander to push onto the stack of 4 downs. Like, it's good for setting up a banner for your berserkers to cast and rally all of them. It's also good for setting up an enemy banner to stomp all of them. And if the enemy group is more coordinated than you are and paying more attention than you are, because your commander isn't in comms and like doesn't know that you're going to transfuse, you basically just guarantee that people get bannered unless you actually bring them up. Sorry, what? I heard my name? Yeah. Uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, not Banner of Tactics. That's Battle Standard. You're elite. It's a big stomp. I can't remember the order. It's either a big stomp and a small res, or it's a small stomp and a big res. But there's like 2 circles. And one of the circles has pretty good range, and one of the circles has really bad range. But that's the support element of Berserker that might kind of speak to you. Is you're a pure damage class. You're 100% a damage class. Except in those couple cases where you notice that there's a down stack and like your players are dead and the enemy players are dead, and you're like, wow, incredible spot for a banner. I'm going to have that situational awareness to play support really quick, and then you bring your friends up and you stomp a bunch of enemies. It feels very good. He's going to Desert BL. Alright. Let's see if we can make it in here. This is, quote, the last thing we do tonight, so we'll probably be tagging down in like the next, 10 minutes, no matter what. Yeah, that's Berserker. Berserker does a really good job of doing that. I would say more so than most other meta damage classes right now. Is Druid preferred over Heal Vindy at the moment? I think so. With the caveat that we don't run either of them in our comp, I think that most people right now think Druid is the stronger support option than Vindicator is. That's one that really just kind of comes down to your squad, though. It's also not one that I can really speak to very much, because Vindicator and Druid are probably like my 2 weakest professions. You run Firebrand as second support. Vindicator and Druid are both like dedicated cleansers / healers. And then Firebrand is like your permanent second support. Firebrand is always a support per party because nobody else can generate that much stability and other kit. You've got like the stab, you have the Aegis, you have incidental heals. They're not amazing heals, but they're not nothing. You have the condition cleanse attached to things like, Toma Resolve. What's main support? I don't think there is like main support. There's 2 different kinds of support that you have in a World versus World squad. And this isn't like it's gonna get a little complicated, so bear with me. There's different kinds of support that you need in a World versus World squad. You need boons, you need heals, you need condition cleanse, you need stun breaks, you need, I guess like offensive boons are like kind of support-ish. So there's like 5 or 6 things that make up what support is for World versus World. And then in each party that you have in a World versus World squad, you have 2 slots that you dedicate to doing those things. Firebrand is generally the consensus best support for giving defensive-oriented boons. It's good at stability, Aegis, resistance, protection. So people call Firebrand main support because Firebrand is like the only option for giving that defensive boon role. And then there's the second slot, which is like cleanses and heals, and that's the one where you have a bit more flexibility. That's the support slot that people use things like Tempest for, Druid, Vindicator, all that kind of stuff. But that's really just an artifact of, like, all good defensive boons are pretty much consolidated on Firebrand. Which is why Firebrand is such a core component of support in World versus World squads. It could totally be the case that, like, imagine Firebrand didn't have any stability. you could have an arrangement where, like, you run Firebrand for Aegis and Resistance, and you run Vindicator for Stab off of, like, Inspiring Reinforcement. And then you've got the defensive boon aspect of needing that support for a party split between two different classes, but it's still a single support role. It's still that role of providing defensive boons. It just so happens that Firebrand can do every single good defensive boon all by itself. Other cannon is still up too. I mean, the gate's going to come down before we kill these cannons, but either way. The way that people tend to kind of like reduce that discussion is they'll say you have stability support and then you have heals. And I think that's where the Firebrand's main support thing also kind of comes from. But it's a little more nuanced than that when you get into like what it actually takes to build a world versus world comp that functions. I also miss Old Scrapper for what it's worth. Like in this environment, when you have Druid as strong as it is and you have Vindicator as strong as it is, Old Scrapper, not like POF just came out Scrapper, but like Old Scrapper, after Purity of Purpose had been nerfed a couple times, would actually be like fine in this meta right now. Like, it would not be that strong, and it would be a really interesting option. But it's not. It's gutted, and nobody wants to play it anymore, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah, you've got it. You've got it pretty much understood. Is that the first slot for support is always Firebrand, because Firebrand has no flexibility in what else can be used in that role. And then the second slot is things that heal and remove conditions from allies. And right now, people think that Tempest is outdated just because Druid has been buffed more recently, but I also think people overlook just how strong Tempest auras are and what they contribute to a fight. Can it heal as much as a Druid? No, not really. But is there any other profession that just gives you a flat minus 10% to incoming damage? Also, no. Is there another profession that gives you, like, every time you strike someone who has a shocking aura, do they get stunned? No. Druid doesn't do that. Vindy doesn't do that. That's the unique element that Tempest brings to the table, is generating those auras for allies, sharing those auras for allies, and giving either, like, extra CC or extra reflex or extra damage mitigation, depending on whether the situation calls for it. I can't hit these cannons, I don't think. Can I hit these cannons? No, I'm going to be obstructed there. They're not close enough to the lip. I hope that Roy brings back Scrapper in some capacity. You could definitely buff it a little bit at this point. But also, they still need to figure out what else is supposed to give stability. Nothing behind this gate. Still nothing here. We're probably going to have taken this uncontested. Does have a waypoint though. Let's keep an eye on this. Does this hide behind the overlay? It does. I'm going to put it like right here so you guys can see it too. We're looking for this to get pulled. And we care about these getting pulled, but we're really looking for this to get pulled. Because this getting pulled means that a group has showed up. Oil's finally dumping. Let's just follow our commander. There's a lot of siege up here. Alright, we're just keeping an eye out. I'm talking about pulling players off the wall. When? I don't remember. Not recent. I think what you might have heard is me talking about the cannons on that gate on Earthkeep. I don't have line of sight to hit them. No, it's still active. Or it's still available. I've got it open. I'm keeping an eye out. Tuck directly under the Lord so I don't get knocked back. We're just gonna chill. They haven't yet, they haven't yet, they haven't yet. I mean, we don't even need this anymore. We can just look at it. It's talking about some... Oh, E-Waypoint. I'm talking about E-Waypoint being pulled. There it is. Wow, that's actually really well timed. Whoever pulled that is relatively smart about when they used that. I bet it was Serial, in fact. There he is. Dragon banner marked square. I bet that was Serial. That was a very smart E-Waypoint pull. Why? Because he waited for the inner ring to come up on this Lord so that we couldn't run directly to it as soon as it was pulled. It bought people who pulled the waypoint a couple seconds to actually get into the objective when we couldn't get to them. Because now what we're doing for all these people who come in late is we're just killing them as they come through because they're stuck on a load screen. In fact, where is Serial? I've got him on my friends list. This will knock me back for sure. I don't? Excuse me? Be hiding offline? Lock? That's gotta be Serial. Is it an account I don't know about? It is. There he is. Okay, unblock. Nice EWP. Waiting for ring to go up. Yep. Yeah, he said exactly the same thing. Said he was waiting for wall. That's a smart pull. It's just a kind of mist. It's a tempest. He's misting the wrong way? What the hell? Why would you go inside? That is not a smart play. Apparently I got him killed by making him whisper me while he was holding the dragon banner, so that's a little BM. Who is that, by the way? Who is that gamer that pulled that E-Waypoint so well? Let me go grab a link to his channel. He makes videos, and they're quite good. Jump this ring. Person who pulled that E-Waypoint was... Get inside the ring just in case he pops it again so I don't get brutalized by this. That guy. I'm gonna get brutalized anyway? I don't know, man. I'm getting picked. It's like streamer anti-privilege. Yeah, constant stream sniping. I'm being stream sniped currently. Look at my health. I'm like on tag. Okay, I'm finally back to full health. I'm leaving tag to pull people. Oh, he's in the ring. That's unfortunate for him. This poor Weaver. I pulled him like inside the ring and then the ring went up. I couldn't just let him. Uh-oh. This is bad. I'm locked out. Never mind, I did the JP. No, I did the JP. I did the JP. It's a little spiced currently. Bit of chaos going on. Should follow my commander probably. Do I recommend taking Necro Pull in group? Spectral Grasp or Greatsword 5? Because Necro's got two separate pulls. Jump. Who's next? You? A Spectre? You can't have that much health. Okay, yeah, you're pretty soft. Spectral Grasp? So, I would not recommend taking Spectral Grasp in a group. I would recommend taking Spectral Grasp if you're fighting something that's just very cloudy. It can help to get people onto your stack so that it's easier to bomb. This is going to be really hot. Yeah, we got to get off this. If you are going to take Spectral Grasp, though, guess what is a projectile? That's right. It's Spectral Grasp. So if you're going to take Spectral Grasp, you really want to make sure you take Nothing Can Save You as well. You can make those projectiles unblockable, so they go through Aegis, and also so that you don't reflect the pull, and have people in your group get pulled to the person who reflected you. In a group, just bring damage. Like, wells are decent damage for you, but the bigger thing that wells are is that wells open the door for the rest of the damage in your group to be applied more effectively. Corruption is removing boons from enemies so that you have more damage that goes through, and then Suffering is stripping vulnerability, or Suffering's applying vulnerability, so that the other damage players in your group, I'm sorry, just completely lost my train of thought because the Lord stealthed. The Suffering stacks vulnerability, so your other damage players can apply more damage. These are fine for you, but they're actually here for your group, and so you don't want to give either of them up if you're running in a group for something like a pull that, you know, just push to the person instead. Just go to where they are and kill them instead of pulling them to you. But for Cloud, Spectral Grasp owns. I love playing Spectral Grasp when we're fighting like Maguma or YB or some other like really cloudy server. Because they can't get near you without getting yanked in. Bonus points if you actually watch their boon bar and you wait for their stab to expire and then you pull them. Just to make sure you apply it. Like, this guy has stab right now. He's got 2 stacks. You wait until that expires, like right now, and then you pull him, and it's even better. Let me just heal off this guy. Oh, no, he's immune. I needed that healing. They're trying to res Lord right now, I think? They're all down, though? You're low. You don't have any dodges left, you're done. Pulling into circle. Did we convert that? No. He's trying to go for it. Let's break that up. Nice blink. Later. You seem like you might be soft. You're a Zerker, though. You're definitely going to be soft. There we go. Leave him there for a little bit, see if someone wants to come and res him. You got signated? Not sure what that was. But he's still quite low. I can't be this far off take. I'm gonna die. I can pull this, maybe? I can get one? Get him stuck in a Nightfall? Okay, I can finish that with Axe. Just wait a minute. Yeah, there you go. This guy's dropping a dome. This guy's dead. Meg is linked to YB. Yeah, there was someone in here earlier. I don't know if they're still in here who's on YB. They did not have positive things to say about that experience either. I don't think there's any winners in a Mag YB link. Honestly, Meg is big enough that you could give them the EU treatment and just not give them a link, and they'd probably still be fine. They wouldn't be fun to fight against, but, like, you'd have more players to go around elsewhere. I can, like, maybe Soul Spiral this. You're low. Let's keep an eye on you. I don't know what you're doing right now. Nice dodge, though. Down on Lord, down on Lord, down on Lord. I rallied or bannered, I'm not sure. You're extremely low. Yeah, just kill that. Pulling in. Dodged. I'd rather be an axe. I don't know why I keep swapping greatsword. Kill this Reaper. Looking at you next. No, looking at you next. Oh, we got it. Okay, fair enough. Go grab your defense events. Are you tagging down, or are you going to keep going? Thanks for tag. Alright, yeah, that's where he's done, so that's also where I'm going to be done. That's a lot of time that we've spent in keeps in the last hour, so I'm going to go just, like, stare at a wall for a bit. Figure my life out. We'll be back tomorrow. The best way to know when we're going live, hop in the Discord. Discord has pings that you can opt into. If you want the most reliable source, not fully reliable, because sometimes I forget to add, but most reliable source for when we're going live. There's also a VODs channel that's in the process of getting updated. I think it's still about a month out of date, but I'm slowly putting stuff that we've done on Twitch previously up there if you want to catch up on stuff we've done in the past. I have about an hour, not an hour, I have about a week of a little bit of a busy schedule, and then I'm taking a trip to Toronto. When I get back from that trip, I'm going to have significantly more free time because work will have cleared up, and we'll start to get into some other games again, instead of just playing Guild Wars all the time. But till then, we've got a little bit longer on this one, and, you know, we'll get through it. I'm going to go see who else is streaming, because I always forget to raid people, and we should go see if anyone else is doing World versus World right now. It looks like Kyoshi is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and raid Kyoshi. Noted member of the squad that we were just in. So take me over to Creator Dashboard. Take me over to Stream Manager. Take me to Raid Channel. And then let's go poke Kyoshi, see what he's up to. Start raid. We'll be ready to fire that in like 10 seconds. I'll see you guys around on tomorrow, you know, Wednesday. on tomorrow for some more World vs. World. Till then, let's go say hi to Kyoshi, and I'll see you guys around. Have a good rest of your night.